Hellfire Club, the secret aristocratic cult of 18th century Britain. The Hellfire Club was a secretive group that emerged in 18th century Britain, notorious for its decadence, religious satire and occult rituals, symbolizing an aristocratic elite interested in pleasure, power and transgression. The term Hellfire Club refers to various private clubs in England and Ireland during the Georgian era, with the most famous being the Order of the Friars of St. Francis of Wycombe, founded by the politician and aristocrat Sir Francis Dashwood around 1749. While initially a social and political association, the club quickly became known for scandalous parties, irreverent humor, and rituals that defied the religious and moral norms of the time. The Hellfire Club primarily consisted of aristocrats, influential politicians, military officers, and intellectuals, bringing together individuals with high social power who sought an environment where they could liberate themselves from social and religious restrictions. Notable members included Sir Francis Dashwood, Benjamin Franklin during his time in the UK, John Wilkes and other English and Irish aristocrats. Membership was secretive, and discretion was essential to protect public reputations, as the group's activities were considered scandalous and subversive by 18th century society. The club's main objective was not merely social but also satirical and transgressive, challenging contemporary religious and moral beliefs. Meetings included lavish banquets, alcohol consumption, gambling, theatrical performances and erotic acts, often accompanied by symbolic or satanic costumes. The club incorporated elements of occult rituals and diabolic symbolism as a form of mockery toward the church and conventional morality, using masks, macabre decorations, and infernal allegories in celebrations. While many tales of satanic pacts or black magic are likely exaggerations or rumors, the club earned a reputation for excess and aristocratic libertinism. The Hellfire Club also had an intellectual and political dimension. Some members used the group to discuss radical ideas, political strategies, and philosophical theories, taking advantage of the private and exclusive setting to debate matters that could not be openly discussed without risk of censorship. This blend of decadence and intellectualism reinforced the club's enigmatic aura, captivating both contemporaries and later historians, and often serving as an example of corrupt aristocracy and secret elitism. Famous meeting locations included West Wycombe Park, the residence of Sir Francis Dashwood in Buckinghamshire, and Montpellier Hill near Dublin, known today as the Hellfire Club ruins. These sites were adorned with esoteric symbols, demonic statues and structures evoking hell, reinforcing the theatrical and ritualistic nature of gatherings. Participants conducted symbolic ceremonies, simulating satanic invocations, processions and pacts with occult forces, blending humor, provocation, and esoteric elements, while maintaining strict secrecy about concrete details of their practices. Historically, the Hellfire Club's impact was mainly cultural and symbolic. Although it did not wield significant direct political power, it became emblematic of aristocratic transgression, challenges to religious norms, and social satire. Its reputation was widely documented in contemporary accounts, literature, and caricatures, often emphasizing sexual excess, alcohol consumption, and disdain for prevailing morality. During the 19th and 20th centuries, the Hellfire Club became associated with legends of devilish pacts, black magic, and satanic gatherings, blending historical fact with myth and urban folklore. The Hellfire Club's legacy is twofold. It represents the freedom and irreverence of an elite challenging conventions and exploring the limits of behavior and social power. It also serves as a historical example of secret societies devoted to transgression and pleasure. The club continues to inspire writers, filmmakers, and researchers of occultism and cultural history. It illustrates how closed groups can create traditions, maintain secrecy, and influence cultural perception without necessarily wielding formal authority. Although Hellfire Clubs no longer exist formally, their symbolic and cultural legacy persists in stories, films, literature, and academic studies on secret societies, occultism, and aristocratic behavior. They exemplify how rituals, symbols, and excesses can reinforce internal cohesion, create exclusive identity, and challenge social norms, maintaining historical and cultural fascination centuries after their disappearance. The Hellfire Club remains one of the most enigmatic and captivating examples of secret society linked to ritual, power, and decadence, highlighting the complexity of social status, symbolic authority, and human behavior in aristocratic historical contexts.